Hello friends, my name is Bilal Khan and today I'm going to be talking about what is blockchain. So if you are not aware of the blockchain, this is the video for you. So let's get into the screen and show you there. So blockchain is a distributed, immutable ledger that is completely transparent. So what do I mean by this distributed immutable ledger that is completely transparent? So let's understand it with the help of an example. So let's say this is you and this is a shop that you went to, right? So this is a shop. So after going to the shop, what you say to the shopkeeper that, hey, do you have a camera? And if the shopkeeper has a camera, then he will notify you. And once you find that the shop has a camera, what you will do, if you have the money, then you will directly buy this camera. But let's say if you don't have a money, but you ask from the shopkeeper that, hey, I don't have enough money to buy this camera, will you allow me to buy this camera for after waiting for some time, because after some time I will pay you the amount, right? So you take this camera based on the loan, in which the shopkeeper will note all the things, all the amount that you will be giving to him, but before them all the data will be present in his register. So let's say this is a register in which the shopkeeper will write all the amount that you will be giving to him based on the loan, right? So this is the register, and this could be the online register by using any kind of software, or this could be the hard copy of the register in which the shopkeeper will note all the amount that you will be giving to him. So in this case, you are trusting the shopkeeper because the shopkeeper has the register in which he will notice and note all the data. But let's say if the shopkeeper is not trustworthy and the price of the camera, let's say, is $50, but the shopkeeper has written what you can say $100. So in this case, you have forgotten about it and you don't know whether the how much the camera costs. So after some time the shopkeeper will cost you $100, but because you have forgotten about it. But if you on the your hand, if you have noticed it or if you have noted it, then it will be easy for you. But if the shopkeeper has noted it and you don't have any proof, then he will take from you $100 instead of taking $50. So this is a trust factor that is untrust factor that is involving, in which you will be completely relying on the shopkeeper because he should be the trustworthy person. And if he is not trustworthy, then he will damage his business also, but he will take more money from you. So this is the problem that basically the blockchain is trying to solve. So basically what the blockchain is doing, blockchain will, as a register, this will be the block that will be created. All right, so there will be a block that will be an alternative of the register will be created, in which the result cannot be removed, right? If the shopkeeper has written any kind of data here, let's say if the shopkeeper has written any kind of data here, then this data cannot be reversed or this data cannot be removed. Once it is written, then it cannot be written, and based on this result, you will what you can say, make the shopkeeper accountable, or you will ask from the shopkeeper that, hey, even if you are trying to change this data, you won't be able to change it, and the price of the camera will be the same, just like the $50. And the immutable ledger basically is showing this, that once the data is entered here, this data cannot be reversed. All right, so let's say if the shopkeeper has written $50, then it cannot be reversed. And this is the immutable ledger. So ledger is a block or the register that in which the result will be noted. And what do I mean by the distributed? So let's what you can say, let's remove them. And after that, what do I need to use is another example. Let's say this is your computer, and just like this computer, you have multiple computers or nodes. All right, So let's say these are three nodes in which the what you can say the block will be saved. So this is the computer, and inside this computer there are what you can say, let's reverse this, there are three blocks, right? So there are three blocks. So the blocks are the ledgers or the information that will be stored. All right. So let's say this is the first transaction, this is the second transaction, this is the third transaction. So this is the third transaction that you have done, and basically this is showing that you have a bill of $50 in the what you can say of your camera. So let's change this like this, copy it, and then copy it. Let's say, so these are the two transactions that are present in each node or each computer, but this is the new transaction of the camera that is only present in this first computer. But the distributed mean is that, let's say if you made this transaction, then this data or this block will be saved in another computer also, right? Like this. So this the block of data will be stored in another computer also. Why it will be stored? Because this computer is connected with this computer in a blockchain. This is connected with this computer in a network. So if three of the computers are connected in a network, then each of these blocks will also be shared in these computers, right? So if one computer has created a block, then this block will also be shared here, and this block will also be shared in this computer. So in this way, it will be a distributed immutable ledger that cannot be reversed, and it will be shared among all the computers, and it will be completely transparent. So what do I mean by completely transparent? Because the completely transparent means that this block can be present here also or here also, and this can be seen by everyone. So it is not hidden from many people. Instead, it is not hidden from all the people. Instead, it is shown to everyone. But now the question arises that if the transaction is the entity of this first node, then why it is shown to other people, or whether it will affect our privacy? So the answer for this question is this. Basically, this transaction will be saved based on the what you can say the cryptographic principle in which this transaction will be stored and can only be accessed by giving access to this first node instead of giving access to all nodes. Although the blocks are present in all the computers, but the access of this block can only be given to this first computer based on this what you can say the hashing that will be provided in this first computer. So this is the important point. Although they are transparent because the blocks are present everywhere, but it can only be seen by first computer if they want to, or if the computer want to, he can share with other nodes also, and they can see it there. So yeah, I hope you understood that what do I mean by distributed, or what do I mean by immutable ledger, that it cannot be reversed, or what do I mean by completely transparent. So this is all about the blockchain and how the blockchain works. So if there is one chain, then it can be linked with multiple networks in order to make a blockchain. So a block of multiple chains will be created in order to show the in order to have the complete transparent and distributed result as an immutable ledger. So I hope you understood and liked it. So if you liked it, then make sure to subscribe to my channel. And if you have any questions, then ask those questions in the comment section below. I'll be happy to answer all of them. So till then, goodbye.